When will things fall apart? When will things fall apart? Hello, y'all. I'm Dianna Brianne. I don't give advice, suggestions, information, recommendations. I just share with you my perspective on different topics, and I am here for entertainment purposes only, okay? I do hope you like, share, subscribe to all 5 of my channels. Links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. If you connect with me, I will likely connect with you as well. And if the links aren't working, just copy and paste, please. Well, when will things fall apart? You know, you often hear that phrase, are things going to fall apart? Well, sometimes they've already fallen apart and people just don't realize it. Now, remember, I'm talking in general here. I'm not talking in specifics. And, you know, sometimes the weather can look good. And yet, way off, maybe 100 miles away, there could be a big storm brewing, and we just don't see it. That's why it's good to always get good information, reliable information, to see what is ahead. And so, when are things going to fall apart? I often get that question asked. Well, why would I know that answer? You know, well, maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't know. It depends on what we're talking about. You know, it could be on a job. You know, maybe things have already fallen apart on that job, but everybody's still going into work and doing their job. It's just that everybody's not getting along, and then one day something happens and it just seems like it all fell apart. Sometimes when things fall apart, it falls apart in small pieces, and then all of a sudden the floor collapses, so to speak. Well, I told y'all that true story about 10 years ago. I was taking my paintings up to the attic, and I was stepping back out of the attic into, not in this house, in a different house, back into the main part of the house, and the floor gave out underneath me, and I fell partway into the garage. Yes, it was really something. And I was, you know, it was very scary experience. And so the floor gave out, but I'd been walking on that floor all along, and it was fine. You know, it was fine. And then the floor gave out. So sometimes things can happen suddenly, and sometimes things can happen a little here, a little there, and then the floor gives out, you know. And so, you know, when are things going to fall apart? You know, maybe they have, maybe they do in small pieces, little by little, and then, you know, then the floor gives out like it did for me. You know, I'm just talking in general here because, you know, we have to talk in circles here on social media, and you can't say what you really mean, so you have to talk in circles. Smart people understand what you mean, as grandma would say. And so I tell a lot of grandma stories, but you know, things can get better too. You know, things can get better, but a lot of people live in wishful thinking and not in reality thinking. And I like wishful thinking, I like positive thinking, but I also combine it with reality thinking. And you know, I try to look at what is ahead. I mean, is there a storm ahead? You know, remember a couple weeks ago I talked about the big storm coming, and I had no clue that the storm, you know, I was talking about was a big storm that came, and y'all know about that big storm. And so, you know, but I just say always keep your eyes wide open, keep mindful of what's ahead, and keep positive, but being positive does not mean not being realistic. Sometimes we have to combine being realistic with being positive, knowing that we're going to make right decisions, the best decisions under circumstances. We can't always control all circumstances. Some circumstances are out of our control. That's where positive thinking comes in, to tell us to make the best decisions that we can make under whatever kind of circumstances we're given. From my house to yours, may God bless you. I do hope you like, share, subscribe, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.